Welcome to Take 5. It's Shelly here. We are coming up on the end of the year, so we just received a letter which is incredibly timely. Here it goes. Dear Shelly, everybody makes New Year's resolutions, and of course I do too. By the end of the month though, January comes along, I've usually forgotten all about it. What do you have that could help? Well, you're not alone. Only 8% of people who make resolutions actually accomplish those goals. So what are those 8% of the people doing that helps with that success? Really, it boils down to two things. The first thing is that they're making goals that are explicit. What do I mean by that? They are well defined. Lots of people I know say, I want to exercise more. What does that mean? How much? How often? What would more be to you versus what you're doing now? I use the fly on the wall test to test that explicitness of that goal. If a fly was sitting on the wall, what would they see? What would they hear happening? How would they describe it? The more specific, the more explicit you can be, the more likely it is that that goal is going to be accomplished. So that's the first thing, explicit. The second thing is bite-sized chunks. Bite-sized chunks. Bite off what you know you can chew to get yourself moving, just to get traction, just to get yourself going. For example, I want to exercise more. Great. Tomorrow morning, when I wake up, I'm going to put my running shoes on. That's it. I'm going to get them on. I'm going to start there. I promise, when you bite off what you can chew, you'll get it done. And then that's where the magic happens. When you've got those running shoes on, something happens in your brain that says, wow, I can do this. Even if it's a seemingly tiny little thing, it reminds ourselves that we can trust ourselves. So the next morning, tomorrow morning, I'm going to put my running shoes on and I'm going to walk to the end of the block. And I know I can do that. So make commitments to yourself in the beginning that you know you absolutely are going to do no matter what. When we know that we can trust ourselves, suddenly we gain momentum. So that's where people get really successful. They start adding on and adding on. So bite-sized chunks. Explicit, be explicit, and bite them off in bite-sized chunks. Let us know how you're doing. We wish you a very happy new year, and bye for now.